The 30th Fashion International Film Festival is in the spotlight, not only because it presents a lineup of the most prestigious fashion works, but also because of an unexpected moment involving two of the biggest K-pop icons, Lisa BLACKPINK and BTS's Jungkook. Over the years, the two have often been linked in rumors, speculation, and theories from fans. However, that night, the world seemed to be given an answer that had been closely hidden, the secret of love that was never really extinguished. Or a grandiose 30th Fashion Festival. This prestigious festival has always been synonymous with luxury, surprises, and historical moments. The 30th year is even more special because it presents guests of honor from the world of music, film, to fashion. Lisa, known as a global icon as well as the ambassador of various luxury brands, appeared in a haute couture dress that made the red carpet tremble. On the other hand, Jungkook appeared dressed in a classic black suit combined with a modern touch, confirming his status as the Golden Magne, who is now also a world fashion icon. The existence of the two is actually not too surprising, considering their relationship with the fashion world has been closely established. However, their interaction throughout the event is what finally opens the veil of an old story that is stored so deeply. A look that cannot be hidden. As Lisa stepped gracefully down the red carpet, the camera focused not only on her sparkle but also on Jungkook, who was standing nearby. Several fashion journalists reported how Jungkook's eyes reflexively followed Lisa's every move, as if he couldn't hide the awe that rose from his heart. The moment is all the more apparent when the camera catches a glimpse of Jungkook's little smile, a different smile than usual. ARMY fans as well as Blink soon noticed. Social media was immediately filled with short video pieces that highlighted the gaze, making hashtags such as Lisax Jungkook and Festival Busana 30 a global trending topic. Whisper behind the stage. Not only on the red carpet, the atmosphere was heated when several witnesses reported that Lisa and Jungkook were seen talking briefly backstage. Although the conversation was very short, their gestures were enough to signal. Lisa is seen smiling warmly, while Jungkook appears to be bowing his head with an expression that is hard to guess, between nervous, happy, and full of meaning. A stylist who accidentally passed by even mentioned that the atmosphere between the two was very different. Unlike ordinary professional interactions, there is a tenderness and closeness that is difficult to hide. Connected rumor trail. In fact, the relationship between Lisa and Jungkook has long been the subject of conversation. Since the debut era, many fans have found little moments that hint at something more than just fellow idols. From gazes at the award ceremony, to secret codes on social media, to all too frequent coincidences, it all reinforces speculation that there is something special between them. However, both Lisa and Jungkook have chosen to remain silent. They more often mask with a professional smile and a short statement. Until finally, this moment at the 30th Fashion Festival made the world seem to find the last puzzle piece that had been missing. Covert confession at the interview. After the show, Lisa was interviewed by international media about her performance. When asked who gave her the most confidence that night, Lisa simply replied with a mysterious smile. "I feel very lucky because there is someone who always gives me strength, even when she doesn't say it directly." Although Lisa did not name names, the public could already guess the direction of her speech. On the other hand, Jungkook in a separate interview also gave a no less surprising answer. When asked who she thought shone the most at the festival that evening, she replied briefly but meaningfully, "She is very beautiful. And I think everybody saw it too." These words were immediately connected to Lisa, considering that Lisa's aura was indeed the center of attention throughout the event. Fans react. ARMY and Blink can't calm down. As soon as their statements spread, the fandom world literally exploded. Many fans were moved as well as nervous, because finally this long puzzle began to find a bright spot. Social media is filled with analysis, photo edits, to fanfiction depicting Lisa and Jungkook's hidden love story. Some fans called it a historic moment in the world of K-pop, as the two biggest stars finally showed the personal side they had been hiding. Others called it the end of a long wait, given speculation their relationship has been going on for nearly a decade. Netizens read body language. Social media is full of analytics. Fans began to dissect every detail, From the way Lisa stepped on the red carpet, Jungkook's gaze, to the similarity of the accessories they wore. Lisa is seen wearing a simple ring on her ring finger, while Jungkook also wears a similar ring on his hand. The colors of the clothes of both, although different, turned out to be the same tone: black, silver, and maroon, the so-called couple colors by fans. In fact, some of the short videos uploaded by festival-goers show Jungkook turning to Lisa many times with a meaningful look. "If it's not love, then what is?" wrote a netizen on a K-pop forum who immediately got thousands of likes. Festival becomes a veiled stage. Not only the public, international media also highlighted. Several overseas entertainment outlets wrote that the 30th Fashion International Film Festival is not only a fashion stage, but also a veiled stage that shows the special relationship between these two global icons. One of the fashion journalists from France wrote in her article, "When Lisa stepped gracefully down the red carpet and Jungkook followed with charisma, the mood changed as if the world was watching a classic love story in plain sight. Romance or coincidence?" Even so, until now neither YG Entertainment nor HYBE have provided official confirmation. As usual, they prefer not to comment on the artist's personal life. However, it is precisely this silence that further makes fans believe that there is something to hide. Entertainment analysts think that if Lisa and Jungkook are in a relationship, it could change the map of the K-pop industry. The duo's popularity will grow, and they have the potential to become an iconic pair that not only dominates the music world but also the global world of fashion, film, and pop culture. The entertainment industry speaks. Not only fans, some major media also highlighted this moment. A major fashion magazine published an article titled "Lisa and Jungkook: The Hidden Romance at the 30th Fashion Festival," while Korean media talked about the possibility of the two as a powerhouse couple in the entertainment industry. Some observers have even suggested that if their relationship is truly revealed officially, then it will be one of the most iconic love stories in K-pop history, not only because of their status as superstars but also because of their courage to face the world spotlight. Love in silence. Many believe that Lisa and Jungkook have actually had a special relationship for a long time but choose to keep it tight. The main reason is, of course, because of the pressure from the Korean entertainment industry, which is very strict towards idols' personal life. However, the moment at the 30th Fashion Festival seemed to be a turning point. Their looks, smiles, and implied words are enough signs that the love in silence has finally dared to appear before the public. The future awaits. Now, the big question that remains is, will Lisa and Jungkook officially acknowledge their relationship? Or are they going to keep it private and let the public guess? Whatever the answer, one thing is certain: the 30th Fashion Festival will always be remembered not only as a prestigious fashion event, but also as the night when the world watched the secret love of Lisa, BLACKPINK, and BTS's Jungkook finally unfold. Cover. Love, in the end, always finds its way. For Lisa and Jungkook, a long journey full of puzzles is now beginning to reveal a new chapter. For fans, this is not just an ordinary romantic story, but a proof that even in the light of the global spotlight, love can still grow beautifully, even if it has to be hidden for so long. The 30th Fashion Festival is not only a fashion stage, it is also a love stage. And that night, two of K-pop's biggest stars shone not only because of achievement, but also because their hearts finally spoke.